I saw his parents at the airport.
Yeah.
We should all tell each other what we think
need
the
to
other
work
person.
on?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
You give it. Is everyone giving one for everybody?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just go quick.
Okay.
Who's
Jason?
going first?
I said we
Your
all.
idea. Go first.
I'm not going first. I'm not going first. Go.
All right.
Go down.
You guys all tell me what I got to get better at.
All right, I'll go first. I
want to go
James.
second. Oh, you're going all the way around. Okay.
James, you play too much, and it's pretty obvious. It's been working for you, but you need to reel it in the warm-up area just a little bit, okay? We understand you got to play golf, you got to eat nachos, you got to do all the things you got to do, but you got to reel in that. You play too much in the warm-up area, and a lot of people are not on the same page as you, so you make people uncomfortable sometimes.
This is too long.
All right, Dallin.
Oh,
I was around you all weekend long, piss poor attitude in the locker room, complaining so much you don't want to be there. It was.
I thought we were breaking down events, bro.
No,
Jason's just attacking.
I'm helping his
I'm
helping his mental game.
I'm gonna bring Grace Ann on.
Just not mentally there 100%. He did bounce back and he did get over the hump.
there.
When he was out there, he was thriving. But like,
Thank you.
there was some
appreciate that part.
some moments he came back to the locker room when it was just me and he was just down on himself. So you need to work on that this summer. Justin,
I'm bringing Grace Ann on to
Justin?
say what you were like Sunday morning.
Justin?
In the car.
Justin, it's not 2021 anymore. You shouldn't be doing unbroken lunches.
That was a fitness one. He didn't attack your character, Justin.
All right.
So let's get that bamboo out. Let's get that bamboo bar out, and let's work on some more stability, so we can hold those dumbbells a little longer.
Oh my god.
All right.
James, I'll go. Wait, let me think. James, you need to be able to put weight over your head and then safely bring it back to your shoulders.
without hitting your face.
Dude, I wanted Jason to give me a hug after that, but he was too locked in.
Jason, I really do believe you can come up with your own game plans one day. Justin, your game plans need to be a little different, and just got to break the lunge, man.
All right.
Okay, I'll go next because mine's the same for all you guys. You guys just need to squat more. Coming from the tall guy, you should not be letting me coach you in that workout.
James beats us all in the front squat workout.
And I just felt really bad passing you guys, and it probably felt really demoralizing in the moment. So I'm not gonna attack each one of you. I'm just gonna do a collective group assignment there.
That was fair.
That was fun.
All
That
right.
was a fun little experiment.
It was.
These are all like digs and compliments, but Jason, I wish everyone could see you before lifting events. It is the craziest mental space that anyone has ever had before an event ever. We'll get into that later, but it's wild. James, you need to work on your celebrations. I mean, the teabag was pretty good. Dallin, I thought you were fitter.
Me too, man.
Hey, Justin, you were right. He peaked too early.
Still beat him.
He's
Online king, baby. The online king.
Online king.
Online. That's crazy.
Hey, Jason, we never put it in our bios, bro. Me and Jason lost a 1 to 10 about putting WFP second and third in our bios. We never did it. We need to do it.
That would be good.
I'm gonna put third fittest on earth.
Third fittest tourist.
Oh,
Sweet.
man.
Well, you guys kind of want to go through. We'll talk about like each event and kind of just what was kind of going on.
I actually prepped for this because last time I came on here, I felt like I didn't do anything, so I made a whole load of notes.
Oh, wow. Yeah, me too.
Nice.
That a boy, James.
I want to be locked in, boys. I don't want to just be a contributor. I want to be a leader here.
I like it, James. All right, you take it away. How's event 1 for you?
Okay, event 1. Oh man, so really cool spectacle running out there. I really enjoyed the running mattering. I thought it balanced the programming out very well. I thought if you did more rings or snatches, it would have been a little more biased of a weekend with less aerobic work. So I really liked that they made the run long enough and the straightaways, because some comps we go to, you turn too much. Felt like you could actually accelerate. Thought it was pretty cool. Any running workout with like 2 to 3 movements mixed in there that like come back into a gym always make for a really cool spectacle too. And I think it's one of the like peak forms of fitness, being able to run and do other stuff. So like, high rocks, it felt like a shorter high rocks, and I enjoyed that.
Heck
There's my event 1 synopsis.
I'll go because the whole day 1 I was not in the last heat, so I got a little bit of a different feel than you guys. But
Speaking
honestly,
of,
for me,
Jason asked in a briefing, in case any of you guys missed it, he asked one of the head judges, he got the mic and he says, "Why isn't Justin Medeiros in the final heat?" And then he says, "I don't know." It was
Wait,
so
so we should all be
good.
in the final heat next time.
I genuinely
though.
wanted to
This is
know.
all
I
good.
just wanted to know.
we talked about it like halfway through the briefing because we were all looking and the rings were like different heights. So we're like, oh
Yeah.
shoot, we need to go look at the like what lane each of us are in. And they pull up the heat spreadsheet, and I'm like looking through, like trying to figure out like where I'm at. And I was like, I'm not in the last heat. I was like, dang, that sucks. Because it's like mostly the people in the last heat, those are the people that you're trying to beat, like in each workout. But anyways, I just thought that was wild. Jason really wanted an answer to figure out why. And did you guys do what are the odds?
We did what are the odds, and it didn't even hit, and then he just wanted to do it.
Yeah. I just
Yeah,
wanted to do it.
but that was like halfway through the briefing, and then we kind of just started talking about other things, and then briefing ends, and you're like, do it. I'm like, what? Do what? Like, what are you gonna do? Like, I did not think you were actually gonna ask that. I thought you were gonna ask about like the rings or something else. But damn, it was good. Anyways, my boys got my back. That's all that matters.
I do.
But
Too.
I definitely knew that after day 1, I needed to be back in that last heat, or that was going to make both of us look pretty dumb.
For sure.
That event 1 for me was like went pretty good. I mean, I don't think it's a secret that my running has not been good, but to be able to like push in that event, and like I feel like everyone that beat me in that workout are probably just like legit better runners than me. But to go like from the second heat, like I pushed Chandler, almost caught him on the last round, and then to get like 6th or 7th in a running workout for me is like a huge improvement from like Rogue getting like 17th out of 20 or something like that on the running workout. So I was pretty stoked about that, and it felt good to beat Dallin.
Bro, Chandler like does a lot of high rocks now too, and that's like a high roxy event, like I was saying. So factor with him shows big improvement. Like you're so back,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, dude.
You're so back, bro.
So bad, bro.
Welcome back to the final heat, brother. Welcome back.
This is so back, brother.
It's so good.
Hey,
I would
you
say,
guys think that- sorry, you go first, Jason.
I would say Justin's his running's coming back because he was beating me on running workouts before, so he's coming back. And then when he's beating me again, that's when we'll know.
Dude, I was only like
that-
12 seconds off your time
I know.
on that running workout.
I know.
I'm right there, baby.
But you
Dude,
beat me. You beat me before in running workouts. So
I have.
yeah. So still work to be done.
Yes.
But great
Thanks,
job.
Lynn.
We,
Thanks, Lynn.
we did know that he beat me on that one. Yeah.
Just want to make sure
That workout was
everyone else-
fun. Honestly,
It was a cool
I had
run.
no idea where I was going to end up on that workout. I was talking to Pat right before, and I was like, you know what? I could take a 5th in this workout, or I could take a 12th. And that's just how good the running field was, you know?
Yeah.
Everybody, when I looked at everybody in Heat 1, I mean, all of them could run. And I was like,
Yeah.
I mean, this could go either way. I have no idea where anybody else is at fitness or running wise. I know I've been running a lot. And honestly, I was like, fifth is probably the best. I took fourth. So
What do you
Look
think
at
is
you.
too much running to do during CrossFit training? Like trying to be a good CrossFit athlete, what is too much mileage to do in a day, in like a week or a training cycle?
whatever Dallin's doing.
I'm capping it out right now. 4 days a
Hey,
week.
Alan, share how many miles you're doing a week.
It's like 4 days a week, anywhere from 15 to 18 miles.
Wow. Yeah, I was 3 days a week for just 3 weeks leading in. I was like, I want to be okay runner for WP, and I did like 12 to 15 for 3 weeks, and I feel like that can get me running again, but it takes 3 weeks.
Yeah, mine's
Are
like
you?
3 years.
You're doing your half Ironman, right, in June?
Dude, I told Marcin and Hebert to ask Matt his thoughts, and if he gave any sort of like validation, that I would do it. But I just really don't want to piss Matt off, man. I think that he's done a lot for me, and that I just like I hate to see him frown upon anything I'm doing anymore. So if Matt is sad or not entertained by the idea, it's probably a no.
I mean, you are the face of Brute right now.
There it is. Yeah.
He is.
So, this is right here.
My event one. Oh, there's the chip. My event one. Saw some progress on running. Still not fast enough, but there was progress. I do have a funny story at the end. I'm running into the tunnel, and I kind of see Ricky like move to the outside, and like Ricky did not look okay because he was sick, but he says something and like kind of like waves and lets me go on the inside, and he says like, I'm sick. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I don't know where he's at in this workout. So I go ahead, I finish the muscle ups, and his lane was lane 1 or lane 10, and I was all the way at the other end of the floor. So he's actually still 50, 60 feet ahead of me. I finished the muscle ups, he's halfway down the field, and I'm like, this guy just let me pass him, and now he's going to beat me again. Go for 6 touch and go snatches, fail the last snatch. So that was awesome. Thanks, Ricky.
He failed the last snatch.
No, I failed the last snatch.
Dude,
Wait, you didn't know he failed that, Justin?
Yeah, dude, I just completely, I locked out and everything gave out and I dropped the bar.
Oh, so like you were actually like leg and
then I
arm
saw-
fatigued the whole time?
Yeah.
Them two beat me, and then I just stopped watching.
Interesting.
Wow.
So you were running pretty hard then, because I felt like I was running at a pace that I was like okay starting the